Hello students, welcome to Sitaram IAS online coaching channel. So in this video we are going to cover the last 100 questions of total 500 questions. So let's start. First question, what are the folk dances of Odisha? Savari, Gumara, Painaka and Munari. Second question, what is the significance of Turkmenistan for India? So it is important for India in three ways. The first one is strategically, it acts as a link to Central Asian countries and Caspian regions. Second, politically, it supports India's permanent membership in United Nations Security Council and supports India's initiative as a non-permanent member. Third is economically, it has the world's fourth largest gas reserves. It is rich in petroleum, sulfur, iodine, salt, bentonite clays, limestone, etc. Third question, what is standing deposit facility? So it is newly introduced facility for scheduled commercial banks to park their excess funds with RBI. Fourth question, what is arbitrage? So it is a trading that exploits the tiny differences in price between identical assets in two or more markets. Fifth question, what is market stabilization scheme? So it is a monetary policy intervention by RBI to withdraw excess liquidity by selling government securities in the economy. Sixth question, what is a semiconductor? So it is a material that has the characteristics and ability to conduct a small amount of electric current. Seventh question, what is semiconductor mission? So the program aims to provide financial support to companies investing in semiconductors, display manufacturing and design ecosystem. Eighth question, what is the significance of manufacturing semiconductor in India? The first thing is to reduce global supply disruptions. Second is to achieve self-sufficiency. Third is to reduce dependence on semiconductor imports. Fourth is to create jobs and to attract investments. Ninth question, what is the importance of semiconductor? So the first importance is they are used in industries that have applications for computing, automobiles, industrial machinery, mobile devices, telecommunication equipment, automation manufacturing. 10th question, what are the challenges for semiconductor manufacturing in India? So the first challenge is lack of specific raw materials like silicon, germanium and gallium arsenide and silicon carbide. The second is lack of uninterrupted power supply. The third is lack of stable policies, etc. 11th question, what is Semicon India program? So it is a program for development of semiconductors and display manufacturing ecosystems in India. 12th question, what is design linked incentive scheme? So it is an incentive providing initiative for the chip design in semiconductors like chip design infrastructure support, product design linked incentives and deployment linked incentives. 13th question, what is India Semiconductor Mission? So it was set up as an independent business division under digital cooperation to drive India's long-term strategies for developing semiconductors. 14th question, what is Modified Special Incentive Package Scheme? So to boost semiconductor industry, government came up by allocating incentives in this field. 15th question, who released report on currency and finance? It is RBI. 16th question, what is deglobalization? So it is disconnecting with the world in terms of trade and other socio-economic relationships. 17th question, what is capital adequacy ratio? So it is the ratio of bank's capital to its risk. 18th question, what are the ways and means advances? So the temporary advances given by RBI to government to tide over any mismatch in receipts and payments. 19th question, who can avail ways and means advances? So the government can avail immediate cash from RBI if required, but it has to return the amount within 90 days. Remember, the ways and means advances are the WMAs. Okay. What is RBI Act 1934? So under this act, RBI was formed. So it provided a provision for the supervision of banking firms in India and ways and means advances are also mentioned in this act. 21st question, what are the types of ways and means advances? So there are total two types. The first one is special ways and means advances or the special drawing facilities, and the second one is normal WMAs. 22nd one, what are special ways and means advances? So in this case, the government has to produce securities in order to get ways and means advances. 23rd question, what is normal ways and means advances? So it is a state, if the state has exhausted SDFs, that is special drawing facility, then it gets normal ways and means advances. See, I have wrote this number wrong, so I'll continue with this question number itself. 23rd question, what are the conditions for WMAs? So its tenure is 3 months, its interest will be at repo rate, and if it becomes overdraft, then interest will be repo rate plus 2%. 24th question, what are the importance of WMAs? So it limits the state to borrow short-term funds from RBI. The second is the interest rate is much cheaper than borrowing markets. 25th question, what is counter-cyclical capital buffer? So it aims to ensure that banking sector capital requirements take account of microfinancial environment in which banks operate. So this is counter-cyclic capital buffer, that is CCCB, intends to protect the banking sector against losses. 26th question, what is non-bank financial company, that is NBFCs? So it is a financial institution that does not have a full banking license, or it is not supervised by the national or international banking regulatory agency. For example, money market funds, insurance companies, investment banks, etc. 27th question, what is legal entity identifier? So it is a unique global identifier for legal entities participating in financial transactions. 28th question, what are cooperative banks? So the customers of the cooperative banks are also its owners. So these are the financial entities established on cooperative basis. 29th question, what are urban cooperative banks? So these are the cooperative societies registered under provisions of respective state Cooperative Societies Act. 30th question, how legal entity identifier, that is LEI, is useful? So it is actually a 20-character alpha number code which identifies every legal entity in any jurisdiction. And the second importance is it improves the quality and accuracy of financial data reporting system. 31st question, what is Nidi company? So these companies are developed for encouraging the practice of saving among group of people and lending funds among them for mutual benefits. 32nd question, is Nidi company legal and who regulates it? So it is legal and RBI regulates it. 33rd question, what did central government amend recently with respect to Nidi rules? So to set up a company with share capital of rupees 10 lakh, it needs to get declared as a Nidi by union government. 34th question, does a Nidi company need to get any RBI license? No. 35th question, what is meant by strategic disinvestment? So it is a sale of public sector holdings to non-government entities. 36th question, what is the main objective of strategic disinvestment? So to minimize the presence of government in public sector enterprises and to make newer investment opportunities for private sector. 37th question, what is Foreign Exchange Regulation Act Fera 2022? So it amends the laws relating to foreign exchange for facilitating external trade and payments and for maintenance of foreign exchange market in India. 38th question, what is Foreign Exchange Management Act FEMA 1999? So it is a former name of Fera 2022. 39th question, what is Chartered Accountants, the Cost and Works Accountants and the Company Secretaries Amendment Bill 2022? So this bill strengthens the disciplinary mechanism and provide a time-bound disposal of cases against the chartered accountants, costs and works accountants, companies secretaries. 48th question, what is Export Promotion Capital Goods Scheme, EPCG? So it is launched in 1990s to encourage the import of capital goods with the aim to enhance the production quality of goods and services by increasing India's international manufacturing competitiveness. 41st question, what is EPCG zero duty? EPCG means Export Promotion Capital Goods zero duty. Okay. So it enables the import of capital goods that are used in pre-production, production and post-production without payment of customs duty. 42nd question, what is customs duty? So it is a tax imposed on goods when they are transported across international borders. 43rd question, what is Udyam portal? So this portal assists the government in aggregating the data on the number of MSMEs in the country. 44th question, what is zero deficit? So it means the government borrows only to clear the existing backlog of interest payments. 45th question, what is zero defect, zero effect certification scheme? So it's a comprehensive certification system that will account for productivity, quality, pollution, mitigation, etc. in both products and processes. 46th question, what is meant by peace clause in the context of WTO? So it says that no country would be legally barred from food security programs even if the subsidy breached, that is crossed, even if the subsidy crossed the limits specified in the WTO agreements on agriculture. 47th question, why did India invoke requested, that is invoke means requested. Okay, so why did India invoke peace clause for the third time? So in order to meet the domestic food security needs of the poor population, India invoked peace clause. 48th question, what is World Trade Organization? So it deals with the global rules of trade between nations. 49th question, what is green box? So actually these are the terminologies of World Trade Organization. So here box means the subsidies. Okay. So these are the agricultural subsidies that do not distort trade or cause minimum distortion. Example, subsidy of electricity, seeds, etc. 50th question, what is amber box? So the subsidies that distort the international trade by making products of a particular company cheaper in international market is categorized under amber box. Example, subsidies in electricity, minimum support price, etc. comes under amber box. So here also we have subsidies in electricity, but this is in terms of agricultural sector. Okay. Now the 51st question is, what is blue box? So these are subsidies that are tied to programs that limit production by imposing production quotas or encouraging farmers to set aside land for other purposes. So now 52nd question, what are the special and differential treatments box? So it comprises of investment subsidies like tractors and pump sets, agricultural input services like fertilizers to farmers, etc. So these are given only to developing and low income countries. 53rd question, what are smart cities? So it is technologically modern urban area that uses different types of electronic methods to collect specific information. 54th question, what are smart cities mission? So to drive economic growth and improve the quality of life of people by enabling local area development and harnessing technology that leads to smart outcomes is called Smart Cities Mission. 55th question, what are Intelligent Transportation Systems, ITS? So the systems that use integrated communications and data technologies in transportation system is called ITS. 56th question, under which ministry is ITS recently launched? It is launched under the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. 57th question, what is sedimentary basin? So it is an area of Earth's crust that contains thick layers of sedimentary rocks. So 58th question, what is the importance of sedimentary rocks contained in sedimentary basins? So these rocks are the important sources of natural resources like coal, fossil fuels, drinking water and ores. 59th question, what are hydrocarbon basins? So the sedimentary basins are called hydrocarbon basins. 60th question, how many sedimentary basins does India have? So approximately we have over 26 sedimentary basins as per the official data. So now 61st question, what is cryptocurrency? So it is a digital currency that works as a medium of exchange through the computer network that is not reliant on any central authority. 62nd question, what are the initiatives taken by India to control cryptocurrency crimes? So the first initiative is Cryptocurrency and Regulation of Official Digital Currency Bill 2021. Second is Prevention of Money Laundering Act 2002. And the third is Indian Penal Code 1860. The fourth is IT Act 2000. So these are the initiatives taken by India to control cryptocurrency crimes. 63rd question, how can a cryptocurrency be a threat to the nation? So it can promote terrorism, it can be used to launder money, these becomes untraceable for the security agencies, and it is the safe haven for criminals, etc. 64th, what is FATF? FATF means Financial Action Task Force. So it is an international intergovernmental body to combat money laundering, terror financing, etc. 65th question, what are referred as blacklists in FATF? So these are high risk jurisdictions like where money laundering is more, terror financing is more. So those countries are referred as blacklist countries, okay, by FATF. 66th question, what is money laundering? So it is a process that criminals use in an attempt to hide the illegal sources of their income. 67th question, as of March 2022, how many countries are in blacklist? So at present, there are 2 countries, those are Iran and North Korea. These 2 countries are in blacklist. 68th question, what are the countries that are in grey list? So Pakistan, Syria, Yemen, UAE, Jamaica, Myanmar, Turkey, Cambodia, all these countries are under grey list. 69th question, what is Armed Forces Special Power Act? So it grants extraordinary powers and immunity to the armed forces to bring back orders in disturbed areas. 70th question, recently in which states Armed Forces Special Police Act was particularly withdrawn? Sorry, it is partially withdrawn. So it is partially withdrawn in Assam, Nagaland and Manipur. 71st question, under whose viceroyship is in 1942 AFSPA was granted license to kill? AFSPA means Armed Forces Special Police Act. So it is Viceroy Linlithgow in 1942. 72nd question, at present in what states AFSPA is operational? It is operational in Assam, Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh, Nagaland, Manipur except Impal Municipal Corporation and parts of Arunachal Pradesh. 73rd question, what is IDEX Prime? IDEX means Innovations for Defense Excellence Prime. So it aims to support projects beyond 1.5 crore to 10 crores to help ever growing startups in defense sector. Okay. 74th question, what is 6th Defense India Startup Challenge, DISC 6? So it aims to support startups related to defense and security to create prototypes and commercialize products. 75th question, what is the significance of private sector participation in defense sector? First is harnessing tech development enterprises, cutting red tape, and third is help youth to contribute to defense needs. 76th question, who releases cyber security index? It is International Telecommunication Union. 77th, what are Cyber Swachhta Kendras? So it is a botnet cleaning and malware analysis center. 78th question, what is botnet? So it is a network of computers infected by malware that are under the control of single attacking party known as the bot herder. 79th question, what are the most destructive earthquake waves? L waves and S waves are the most destructive earthquake waves. 80th question, what percent of Earth's surface is occupied by deserts in the world? So it is 14%. 81st question, who gave the idea that originally there was only one continent in the world called Pangaea? He is Wegener. 82nd question, Guru Shikhar Peak is the highest point of Aravalli mountain range. 83rd question, Sionath, Jong and Hasdeo are the tributaries of Mahanadi river. 84th question, where is Khijadia bird sanctuary? It is in Gujarat. 85th question, who have been placed on 9th rank on the Presidents of the Persons of India? So it is Judges of Supreme Court. 86th question, India's first cryptocurrency index has been launched and it was named as IC15. Okay. 87th question, bonds not carrying any interest are called zero coupon bonds. 88th question, the face value of money is more than the intrinsic value for token money. Okay. 89th question, what is the India's rank on Global Corruption Perception Index 2021? It is 85th. 90th question, smellite is an ore of cobalt. 91st question, the soil color is measured through the method of Mushal color. 92nd question, red color in onions is caused due to the presence of anthocyanin. 93rd question, the members of the Constituent Assembly were elected indirectly by provincial assemblies. 94th question, who was the author of HRA manifesto titled The Revolutionary? It is Sachindranath Sanyal. 95th question, where is Bagyal grassland located? It is located in Uttarakhand. 96th question, the term cold wall is associated with the Gulf Stream. 97th question, which oceanic current flows southwards in the name of Agulhas current? It is Indian Equatorial Current. 98th question, who made this comment about the 1857 revolt? What began as a fight for religion ended as a war of independence? It is S.N. Sen. 99th question, who was the founding president of the Gadar Party at San Francisco? It is Sohan Singh Bakna. 100th question, who is the writer of the book Swaraj and the Present Situation? It is Bipin Chandra Pal. So that's it for this video. We have completed the entire April 500 questions. So if you like this video, do subscribe it. Thank you for watching.